Let me get my jobbing in here. I started watching the show Reasonable Doubt on, I think it's Hulu. Yeah. I don't know. I stopped watching it before. I don't remember why, but a little iffy. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I am in here and I am getting ready to clean these dishes. These are lunch slash breakfast dishes, and I have some yeast over here blooming, and I have some items in here, some eggs there, some brown butter waiting. I'm getting ready to concoct my brown butter cinnamon rolls, and I just did them with a client. When I tell you, all the rage. The ones I make, so when I'm making stuff with my clients, I'm making it with them. So I'm making it for my house, and also they're making it at the same time. So we do video, and while we're doing video, I tell them to get whatever. I don't even give them a recipe. I just tell them everything to do to see how well they listen. And if somebody know what they're doing, they don't have to give you a recipe. They can walk you through it, and it's gonna come out perfect because I'm a great teacher. I explain well, and this person never made anything from scratch ever. Okay, their children loved it. um, Within the time after they icing the cinnamon rolls and they cooled down, the kids had came back twice and was like, oh, they was like, I'm never gonna buy a cinnamon roll again from the store. I cannot believe I made these. So, and the ones in our house are gone. So I am making some more for my house, and I'm letting that yeast bloom and everything like that. But yeah, just to teach people how to cook and how to do stuff one on one. And I do have some. Hold on, I think I got some shots of it where we both compared our cinnamon rolls. I was so proud, like, oh my gosh, like people sometimes are intimidated by baking certain stuff from scratch, like versus making a meal or something like that. But it just brings me joy to teach people how to bake, how to cook, how to do stuff, and see that they can start changing generations. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Jane. Just to teach people um, and show them how to do stuff. You know, a lot of people ain't trying to, and even, some people are leery with the way cost of food is now with trying stuff because they scared it might not come out right and they gonna waste their money. So me being able to walk somebody through it and their kids be excited and everybody just so excited to taste something that they made for the first time. I'm so proud. I'm a proud mama slash teacher. I am so proud. And I usually do those early in the morning depending on what I got to do. So that, I'm like, what is that talking? I hear some talking. That's the commercial one there. Now that thing been going good. As soon as I get on live, it does a commercial. I kid you not, I swear. That's, hold on, y'all. Doing fine all morning. I done been in this kitchen a million times and ain't not heard one commercial. As soon as I start the live, a commercial wants to start. Waiting for that yeast to get real foamy. Then I'm gonna start whipping my batch up. My new batch. And actually we had brownies. We had brownies. They're almost gone. Now those brownies were just a regular all these had they brownies on sale, and I had bought some. Y'all know I made those from scratch too, but like I said, if it's cheaper, certain stuff you can't get certain taste from, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But with this here, with brownies, if I got a taste for a brownie or time is here and I want chocolate, I would definitely grab a box of all these brownies. All these brownies are really good, especially when you zhuzh them up, like they say. throw some walnuts or some chocolate, add some stuff to it. Definitely, they taste amazing. And I made those during the little video I was doing. Um, I did so many little videos because people were saying they like my satisfying videos, and so I was trying to figure out ways to incorporate satisfying things, but it's hard for me to do stuff and people not know why I'm doing it, so I be wanting to talk, so it'd be kind of hard unless it's a short and I don't have to say too much. It'd be a little difficult. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm sure that was probably my sister and my brother who did that. Thank you for the thumbs up because there's two of them. I appreciate that. So we're waiting for this to get frothy. And once that does, I'm going to be putting everything into this bowl and kneading it with this. Y'all, I ain't brought this bad boy out in a minute. I usually do everything by hand. I have not brought this out in a minute. I feel like something was on my hand and it fell. Maybe I'm just whatever. But anyways, I haven't brought him out in a minute. So I brought him out when I did the cinnamon rolls. Now usually when I do my cinnamon rolls, I need them by myself. I need them by myself. These are the last of the brownies. Is one. These pans suck, y'all. I would never buy these pans again. Now I'm looking for some silicone things to put in them, so when I do put anything in it, because even when I oil them, they still be sticking. They suck. I do not recommend these. These are, and they're heavy duty, but these I got from Menards. They're really pretty, but it's that non-stick bull crap. It's one walnut left and one what you call it left. One regular, because you know I have a child that cannot eat any nut products, so like walnuts and pecans and stuff like that. So I always try to make stuff with and without, unless I don't feel like it or I know she's not gonna really be here to eat it. I won't. I don't have to do that. So yeah, we're still waiting for a little froth. How are you guys doing? Who is that? Is this an actual live or in recorded? I'm here. I'm here. I'm actually here. When I go live, I just start talking, and whoever talks to me, we talk back. So yeah, that's probably why you're asking that. I'm sure that's why you're asking that. Yeah, it's a live. Oh, it's an actual live. It's an actual live. I'm here. I am here. I am recording. So, doing okay. Oh my gosh, how did I miss all this? Hi, ma'am. I mean, hi. I didn't even see all that. What are you doing, ma'am? Making some brown butter cinnamon rolls. They're going to have like a cream cheese icing. Homemade cream cheese icing. I got to take that out. I like to have that out and just sitting out for, as a matter of fact, sitting out for, I take half of this block. Actually, I'm going to do a little less than half because I literally still have a little bit from the ones I did the other day. I still have some icing. So I'm not going to need too much. So I'm probably going to take a third of this out and make a little bit to add with that and kind of mix it together. But I want this to be nice and soft. So we're going to take this out and put this on a little plate. Yeah, we're going to do like a third of this. I got some Christmas jazz playing in the background if y'all can hear that. Yeah, that's going to be more than enough. There we go. So I'm just going to leave this out the whole time because that's going to be more than enough. You want a nice icing on top, but not, let me get the rest of the batter. I mean, what I've cut. So I just cut a nice third of that off. I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator. The commercials are so, hold on, y'all. I don't know if these commercials will bother my live. Oh, I don't have my thing. Okay. Do, 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 do. Hello, my urban garden. Oh, Teresa saying hi. I am doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Boom, boom, actual live. Yes, actual live, actual live. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving. Why don't you reply us? All sounds good. Hey, once I tried making cake using biscuits, it turned out total disaster. Really? Wow. Trial and error, trial and error. So yeah, so that's what's happening right now. I'm literally just waiting for this to balloon all the way, and it's almost there. It's foamy. It's basically ready. I just, could you see? Hold on. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. So I actually could put everything in. So what I'm getting ready to do now, y'all getting ready to witness me put in the yeast is gonna go in here. So I have all-purpose flour in here. I have salt. I have sugar. I have Let me go get my Oh, let me lock this because I will start this and this thing ain't locked. Let me go get my my microphone. Hold on. Y'all never used it. I bought a new one. Remember I told you I was gonna get a new one? I did buy another one. Let's see how this one sounds. Tell me how this new one sounds. Okay. I'm about to walk away. Tell me what this sound like. Could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me? Tell me if y'all can hear me when I come back to the screen. Okay, everybody left. Could y'all hear me when I just walked away? All right, so in here we have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of salt, a third cup of sugar, and we have 1 egg, basically 2 eggs minus some of the egg yolk, the egg white. And then we're getting ready to put in now the brown sugar, the brown, you hear me keep saying brown sugar. I keep wanting to say brown butter. This is brown butter, butter that has been cooked until it turned brown. So we're going to pour that in there. That's going in there now. Okay. It smells so good. Okay, that's going in there. Then we're going to add our egg mixture. So I get everything. I bought me some new ones. They come and y'all found them for like less than $1 on Amazon. You get 3 for like $3.20 something. So that's cheaper than if I'd have tried to buy. I was looking for the one that I got years ago from Dollar Tree. I haven't seen that, and I don't even think they sell that anymore. So that egg needed to be scrambled. And this is the blooming dry active yeast. We're getting ready to put that in there as well. We're going to get all that out of here. Okay. Now, what we're getting ready to do is drop this down. And before I let it go, like really like on its own, I'm going to mix it a little bit. But then I'm going to make sure the sides are kind of like pushed down in it. And I'm going to need that for about 5 minutes with the machine. I don't want nothing to fly out. Okay. So make sure everything gets kneaded. All right, so we're going to let that go for about 5 minutes. And I'm just going to keep kind of like doing this because the flour, you know, when you're kneading something in this, the flour, you got to make sure everything is incorporated. Now I'm about to turn it up. All right, so I'm gonna leave that to do its thing, and after I do that, I gotta kind of knead it and put it in a bowl. Y'all, it was 14 degrees yesterday. Or was it the day before yesterday? Y'all, ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Like the weather, oh, it's been crazy. It has been really crazy. Trying to make sure I get everything incorporated, y'all. See, that's one thing. Like the mixer is good, but for me, I really be liking to be old school and use my hand. But sometimes I'm like, girl, just go ahead and use it. I don't use it, and I don't want to just be having something I don't use. But like, I feel like when I go live, it just be the weirdest thing. Like, it want to act right, but for some reason, it ain't needing like it did, you know, when I just used it, and it's just so weird. It's so weird. I think I'm gonna go get my other phone so I can show y'all. But for some reason, and you know what? It is cold in here. It is. I ain't even gonna front. That could be too. Climate has a lot to do. I'm gonna cut this on, as a matter of fact, with how your baked goods come out and how your yeast bloom and all that. That has a lot to do with it. So when you're baking, you gotta be real mindful. My kitchen. And I think it's because everything is not sealed yet, because I don't got the floors completely done, for those of you who know. I think that with that, let's try putting it back on here and letting it do. Come on, lock for me. All right. Hopefully it'll do what it's supposed to do. I actually was loving the fact that I ain't really have to use my hands the other day. I was like, you know what? I'm about to pull this back out and do it again. So, oh, excuse me. I swear it's not acting right. Let me go get my other phone. I meant. Right, I love old school. We have a cold front coming tonight. We got a lot of snow going into the low 20s. Just told my daughter to come get my granddaughter. Yeah, my daughter had they done had 2-hour delays several times. Well, twice now. Yeah, they done had a 2-hour delay twice. Yep, they sure did. Look at this. It's together, y'all. It's together. So let me pull this back. Get this off of this. All the today they had a 2-hour delay, and was it Friday? So now all I gotta do, since is make a ball, and I'm gonna put it in this pan here and put a towel over it and just let it sit for about an hour to 2 hours until it double in size. Let me see. Right. Yeah, listen, when I tell you that, no joke, okay? No joke. This cold before. Y'all, I got some shorts coming up on different things with this snow that we've been getting for the last week or so. Listen, just setting it in here. And I'm about to put a towel over that. I'm gonna leave it on the oven because the oven is kind of warm. I got the oven on. Yeah, we're gonna put this towel over it. Yeah, like that, and let it just. Amazon set a 2-hour timer. I'll leave that just like that. We about to clean this stuff out. I'm gonna show y'all my snow. I had to get my salt out, y'all. I had to get the salt out to okay. You know, this is one reason why I ain't even gonna front. Like this is just, it be too much for my life. Like I don't trying to remember the left, right, the wiggle, you know. Like it does what it wants. I just locked it in and took it off, and now I can't take it off. Lord, I just want to clean the bowl. That's it. See what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Now, y'all, I really, really, I swear I feel like I be being punked in my own house. I swear I do. It be the weirdest stuff that be happening that I be like, really? Really? And it wait till I'm on live. Like, y'all know I've been using this stuff. I've been had this stuff for years. It just wants to do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. And yeah, not cool. Not cool. We about to wash all this stuff because I don't want to worry about washing this stuff later. I'm gonna set this in the microwave. Not on, just in it. But the snow, I had to get my salt, and it's crazy because now the salt getting in the house. Oh, let me close this. Hold on. You see how I just played the stupidest, the commercial, just real quick. Didn't even, not even a full Domino's commercial, just at Domino's right now. That's it. You just had to play that commercial. I promise you, I walk in this kitchen, getting stuff, cleaning, doing stuff when I'm not on live. No commercials come on. No commercials come on. As soon as we come in here live, I don't know if it's the word live activates the doggone tablet to start playing. To start annoying me. But yeah, I got my Christmas stuff out. I think I did a short on that, or either it was part of the video I was doing when I was doing tasks for the day. I got it all out, y'all. I ain't even in the mood. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Will I change my mind? Probably. Rizzy wants her hair braided. She done changed the color to I'll show it to y'all when I do it. I think it's really pretty. So I told her since Tom is here, we're not gonna do that until Thursday. Tom should be done on his way out the door by then, hopefully, because he is hair strong right now. So we're gonna get that head braided, and that way she ain't gotta worry about that for a couple months. And yeah, the time of cleaning off your car, I said, you know, I don't know what God's will is, but I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. When I get a certain age, I do want to be a place that does have 4 seasons, but the 4th season, one of them do not have to be extreme snow. It doesn't have to be extreme snow. It really doesn't. Or snow, period. Like, I don't mind. The crazy part is I don't mind the cold, but I don't like scraping ice off my car, having to put salt down. I don't like, and I know you probably still have to put that down, because I know in South Carolina we used to have to put down because you do get ice. But basically shoveling and cleaning off the car. I don't like doing those things. I don't like doing those. I don't like cold like that, which is crazy. I don't mind it because I'm like, if I don't have to get in it or go out there, that's fine. But I do have a teenager. I'm like, hey, we got to go take you somewhere. Go on and clean that car. Go clean that car off. And we go. Let me show y'all the snow. Let me show y'all the snow. Ugh. Let me show y'all the snow. Hold on, y'all. I ain't even opened my dining room windows. I've been in there watching TV. I got these what is it? These things. One of them fell off the house. It's not broken, but it cracked up. So I'm gonna probably be putting. Oh gosh, why it looks so fuzzy? Putting a new one of those up. Still haven't put those up yet, but yeah. Let me show y'all the snow. See? Snow, y'all. Real snow. More of it. More of it. Yeah. Y'all see that? That's what we got over here. That's what we got over here. Was she stranded due to the snow, Teresa? Oh, wait. What I missed? My sister got stranded in Chicago. That's why we changed plans. My mixer is the same way. Be acting up, James. Alabama has never been. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Flo was saying about old school. I used to love them. The lays back. More hours of sleep. I could wrap up in the bed. Exactly. It's crazy. The mixer. Irritating, James. The mixer. Oh, and on the plane. Okay. My nerves be on edge when the roads get like that. That you have to put ice down. Right. Lots and lots of snow. You see that? Right. And what's this? Oh my Lord. They done delivered it. She must have put this in. See how I had the salt? Look, the salt is coming in the house. Now I done vacuum this, clean this up. She didn't even put her boots. I wonder what she must have wore them croc things to work. But yeah. Those are the mice. They sent another box of those mice. And those are the mice for when Rizzy had the ball python. I've been canceled the subscription. I've been did that. And they sent another box of those mice. Okay. Those mice are like 60 something bucks. I called, they gave my money back. But when they kept saying it'll be delivered December 1st, and I seen that they charged my PayPal, I'm like, what in the heck? How y'all say it's gonna be delivered yesterday? Y'all charged my PayPal today. It was weird. Unless I just see, maybe I just seen it today and they did charge it yesterday. But they said it was gonna be delivered today. I don't know. Anyways, I was noticing that box didn't look right. Yeah, that's a whole box of I think it's about 60 little white mice inside there. They're called hoppers. They're already pre whatever, and because I couldn't do the live one. Some people do that, but I couldn't do that. Now I gotta take those and put them in something. And try to donate them to like a pet store or something, because I still have the other box I didn't donate. And now here's another box. Like, so annoying, man. So freaking annoying. So freaking annoying. But so here's the Christmas stuff, y'all. I just switched candles out, put this one back up. Smells so good. Smells so good. This is the Christmas stuff. I still have yet to find the Christmas stuff from my house before this. I seen it out there because in that stuff is that vase from my grandmother. It's a red, pretty vase that I always bring out around the holidays. I couldn't find it, and it's too cold to be going out there looking for it. I want to see. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't even know if we're gonna do holidays next year because my brain has been really stuck on this holiday thing. But anywho, we have the white Christmas tree and a green. So I told her pick which one she wants. She ended up getting the green. So the green is out, and then we still got two little ones that I will put. Remember when we had the ice storm and our pipes froze and we had to go do Christmas in the hotel? Well, those are the little trees from that. And these are trees that I got years ago in New York from oh my gosh, was it New York or was it? I think so. Anyways, there was clearance. I always try to get stuff on clearance when I do, unless it's something I really, really need and I done switched up something and I ain't want for really doing that much. So that don't happen. But, and then the green tree is right there. The green tree is here. And those little ones, I think we're going to still do one in the, she did not take that trash to the back. Let's still see the bag. We're gonna do one in the one in the kitchen like I normally do, and one in her room. Because she usually wants one in her room, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, okay, we're gonna leave that to do its thing. And I'm about to go. Let me get this because I can't talk to y'all without this. I have been craving a sausage. I don't know why I've been craving like chili cheese stuff. And I wanted chili cheese fries. Hold on, yeah, we about to cut some light on. I wanted chili cheese fries before, and that was like what I did those like a month ago, y'all. And oh my Lord. Oh, they were so good. I made chili cheese fries. And then now I want chili cheese sausage, like a sausage that has the chili and the cheese or whatever. So I may or may not do that. What y'all cooking for dinner? I think all we have left is a little bit of ham, but I think I'm gonna cut that off, the rest of it off the bone, and probably freeze it until I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Because you know nothing goes to waste, especially not no ham. So, oh, let me show y'all. Yes, nothing goes to waste. Let's see. I'm about to show y'all. We devoured them bad boys. Okay, wait. Why is my screenshot so far away? Let's see. Here we go. So this was me and my we were comparing how the cinnamon rolls look. That's their cinnamon rolls for the first time. And then that's me in the bottom showing how mine's look. And we were comparing the cinnamon rolls. This was on the 30th, I think I did this. Details. 29th. Yep. 29th, we did these. At about 3 is when they were done because it's a process because you got to wait. Let the dough rise for like an hour, 2 hours, and after you roll it up, put the cinnamon and stuff, and you got to let it set for another half an hour. Then you got to bake it for like 30 minutes. So it's about a good 3 hours and change process because we started about, I want to say like 11:30, 12, but we had some mishaps. The person was so excited that they was doing stuff. I said, listen, if we're gonna do this, you just gotta listen to me, work with me. I promise you it's gonna come out right. Just do what I say. And listen, don't move fast. Oh, I thought you had said 3/4. I was about to put, no, 3. What was it that they put? They was about to put 3 of something, but it was supposed to be 1/3, and all they remember was 3. And they was about to put 3 of something, like 3 cups of something. You know what I mean? I was like, no. No, brown butter. Don't put that in it. You have to brown the butter. So I had to teach how you brown the butter, because brown butter gives baked goods a different flavor. So yeah, it was really funny. It was really funny, but it was pretty cool to see how everything went as far as like the whole process, and just walking somebody through the baking and everything. Did I record on this or did I record on that? I think I recorded it on that. I think I recorded it on that. Are any of y'all going anywhere for the holidays? To family or anything like that? Or are you guys just staying home? Am I talking to myself? I don't miss. You said you don't miss any of it? The snow? Is that what you're talking about, sis? Oh, this is the video. Y'all had to go out there and fix the siding. I recorded. I made a short. Y'all look at that. That's how hard the wind was blowing. Y'all see that? I'm about to go out there. Y'all, wind. This phone about to die. Wind blowing hard. And it was cold, y'all. It was so cold. And then if not, we're going to. I know that's right. I know that's right. Let me put this in here. When I say I went out there, I'm like, okay, let me get my ladder. I had to go to the garage. Just imagine getting a metal ladder, having to go out in the cold. It's cold as heck. Get the ladder, put it up, get up on the ladder. You gotta be bundled up. You gotta get a drill with screws on. Y'all, I did all that. I did all that. Then when I say that wind was blowing, that wind was blowing. Let's get that up there. Oh, that pushed it back. Y'all hear that wind? It's blowing. I'm up on the ladder, y'all. When I say you got to do what you got to do, like when salt needs to be put out, you have to do what you got to do. You can't. I can't wait for nobody else to do it. I start saying like, I said, when I seen the snow for the first time, I was like, get somebody else to do it. Y'all got to see some shorts I'm gonna be putting up. I already edited them. I didn't release them yet. I did do a cooking video. What's for dinner tonight? That's gonna be released at 6, so y'all see that on there. But I'm just trying to release and share as much as I can. What is that? Something just said I spent $3 on Amazon. I don't know what happened. Wind was so disrespectful. I remember in 2014 we had a wind like that in the cold, and I was still in school. And when I tell you, them metal doors them schools have is heavy, and that door kicked my butt. Listen, so I went out there to do it, and when I went out there to do it, I was like, dang, it's not enough screws. So I come back in. Y'all heard poof, like this noise. I'm like, oh, y'all, the ladder hit my glass sliding door. Like the wind blew it to the door. Mind you, the phone was still sitting on the ladder when I left. I left the phone on top of the ladder because I was letting the phone sit there so it could record me doing what I'm doing. Y'all, I'm so glad the phone didn't break or fall. The ladder hit the window this way, but so the phone just slid and hit the window, so it was still sitting at an angle. I was like, oh, thank God, my phone ain't broken and nothing broke or anything like that. But yeah, if you didn't see the post, James, man, I remember them doors. I used to hate standing on the bus stop, and it seemed like the bus always was late in the wintertime. I don't know, is it because the bus gotta, move slower and be careful or whatever. I did some shorts. See, I be doing so much content and I never get it out to y'all and share it. But I did some content talking about the safety of a bus. This was like over months ago versus a safety of your kid in your car. And most people don't know that. And they're like, oh, I'd rather my kid be in a car with me. But you're going to still see this short, probably either on my other channel or it don't matter. It depends on where I put it at. The bus is more safe for a kid than your car. The bus is built to be more safe for your child than your car. And I know it's just the feeling of knowing your child is with you. You get them to school, whatever. But God forbid, if a person is in a situation and their vehicle gets into an accident, your child is more likely to be harmed worse in your car than they are in the bus. Just throwing that out there because I need you to understand as parents how sometimes our thought process is overweighed by one thing versus another. A bus is bigger, it's heavier, and it's going to protect them. With them seats are like, them big cushion. They got a little cushion in them. It's a little bit different. And if they're sitting in their seat, like you should tell your kid to sit, and they should be, if something happens, they're going to either go back or forth in front of them two things. Those are meant to protect them. Them high seats is for a reason. So your child being on a bus is actually much safer than you driving your child to school. Just saying. Now, if you see, for me, this is my thing. I have been, and I don't like to put it in an atmosphere, but I'm going to just say, if a parent is concerned about their child staying too long, whether it's a little young lady or whatever, with all this crazy stuff happening with children, then consider just driving your child to the bus stop and waiting till that child get on a bus or whatever. And I'm considering that too, because it is winter and I don't have to take her. She does get one, but still, I'm just like, oh, people crazy, right? So, take them to the stop, make sure you wait for them. And then, you ain't even got to drive them. You just make sure they get on and they're safe and you be there, especially, and I say this more in the morning because the timing change. Because of the timing change, y'all know good and well, it be dark outside. I don't know where you are and how it looks at a certain time for you, but for us, at 6 something in the morning, it is still dark. And I don't like that. It is still dark. I really don't like that. Sometimes I'd be so tired. And I know she's old enough and cognizant enough to know what to do, and I give her things to put in place. But I'm just sharing this with other parents that just be mindful. I've been seeing too many things with children that are not good. Oh my gosh, am I talking to myself at this point? Am I talking to myself? I don't know if I'm talking to myself, but yeah, as a parent, and you don't even have to be a parent. You could be an uncle, a godfather, a cousin to some little ones that are like children to you, or whatever the case may be. This stuff is important. It's very important. We don't know these things. Just like I talked about the train tracks on my other channel. Most people didn't know that. And to this day, I still share that. And people are like, are you serious? Y'all, I said, I got one person in here, literally. They're like, are you serious? I never knew that train tracks do that. And if you didn't see that short on my other channel, the CPR Vibe is my other channel. Train tracks ignite a magnet when the train is so close to a certain stop or a railroad crossing. It ignites a certain magnet that grabs the bottom of a vehicle. So if you're ever watching a movie and you're wondering why the car engine stop, or you're wondering why the person do not move, you're like, hit the gas, just go over fast. You can't do that. What happens is you are driving and you thinking these kids, you got to tell your young ones that are driving, that are new to driving, they're thinking, oh, I don't see a train, so I'm going to try to hurry up and go through before those things go down. Well, if they're already moving, that magnet has already been ignited. So what happens is that magnet grabs the bottom of the vehicle and the vehicle does not move. Here's the panic attack. This is what happens. That's why I say y'all need to be checking my other channel too. I share a lot of stuff within live that is like life-changing, and life, it helps save lives because people just don't know. And ignorance is bliss, but ignorance can also make you lose your life. So ignorance can also be something that you lose your life if you don't know, So people would always be like, oh my gosh, push the car. Why are you sitting there? Why are you being dumb? Think about it. And I'm going to just give a person, they got a brand new, brand new Tesla, and they trying to go through real fast and they not thinking of it, and their car just stopped and they just sitting there. Within seconds, that train is getting closer. They not thinking about a train. They looking down, trying to figure out why their car stopped, trying to push, trying to grab, and they're not paying attention. In a second, bam, they gone. They're gone. Tell your friends, tell your family, don't play with those railroad tracks. I also talked about 18-wheelers. I have lots of people that I know in my family that I've met throughout the years, friends and everything, that drive 18-wheelers. A lot of those 18-wheelers have governors on them. The governors will stop them from going so fast, right? But did you know, just like when you're in a car and you see a cat or a dog or something, you're like, ah! They can't do that. So you ever be watching something on TV and you're like, oh my gosh, that car just weaving in and out of traffic. Now that 18-wheeler, no, they should have pulled over. They should have stopped. That is not how those vehicles work. Those are on an air brake. It takes a whole bunch of air and compression for that brake to fully stop. It takes a whole bunch of air and compression for them to get up speed. It is not the same process of when you drive in an automatic vehicle. So know this. Tell your children this. Don't be trying to race an 18-wheeler. Don't be on the side of an 18-wheeler or trying to think you want to, keep up with it, or don't put yourself in the worst position I hate. And I told y'all about how me and my baby almost lost our life going to a concert. And I don't know what happened and how God got us out of it, but God got us out of it. And it was nothing I did. It was an ignorant 18-wheeler driving, right? And so, oh gosh, and it was the same day that Mara passed away, on April 12th, this was happening to us. And it was like, we both, like our not our life, but what do you call it? Like, we blacked out. I don't even know how God got us out of there. Like, it was an 18-wheeler coming on me and my baby, like literally head on. It wasn't even enough space for another 18-wheeler to get between me in the truck that was coming head on us because another 18-wheeler kind of zooped around and pushed us out the way. Y'all, that was, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. And my sis, Christine, was actually on the phone with me when it was taking place, and I screamed, and she was like, Cecily, what's wrong? And I tell you, I don't even remember hearing her voice anymore. If Christina's not in here or whatever, she was on the phone with me when this happened. Y'all be thinking I just probably be doing this, but whatever. If you really know me, you would know I'm not. So anywho, 18 wheelers cannot stop. 18 wheelers, they can't stop. They can't stop. They just gonna crush your car. They just gonna crush a person or crush something or whatever. They cannot stop the way you think they can. Before they see you, it's too late. They cannot stop like that. Don't think, oh, they could just stop. No, they cannot. They cannot. They cannot. It has to be a whole bunch of pressure and air that gets that complete stop or get it to stop fast enough or get it to, it is not the same as how you drive a car. So please tell your kids that when they start riding on the highway, don't be trying to race an 18-wheeler. Don't do that. Don't do that. After I did that, I was like, God, that was so stupid. I can't believe you spared me, and I never have done that since that. Okay, what did he say? You are a living testimony, James, because I see them sheets pulled up over a car doing that. I missed that. Well, God was with me when I crossed the train track with the gate already down, and the train was literally in sight, and I got crossed it like it was nothing. That train passed literally seconds after. See what I'm saying? Yes, he was. And also too, those they're called, I don't know the right name for them, but there are men and women who regulate the train magnets. They might not have been on their job that day, and that was good for you because you're still here. It's like, it's not a conductor. They actually have, like, what do you call it? If you ever seen like a cockpit of a traffic control room for like airplanes, it's not like that, but sort of kind of. And they're in a room, and they have to pay attention to what train is coming on what way, what train needs to cross. This all has to be done. Just, it's similar to air traffic controller, but it's train traffic controllers or whatever. And what they do is they monitor when train is coming, how fast the train is coming. If the train speed up, they could tell train's not going a certain speed or distance, or speed, and it'll reach a distance it shouldn't. It can cause another train and them to collide. Like, that is very important. So they are there to make sure. If you ever seen train tracks and you seen like a train track going one way, but then you see the rails of a train where you can see that it can go this either left or right or straight, they actually can alter that. So once they get to a certain city or state, a certain track is going to take them on a certain journey. So they have to go and move like it's something that moves that train track way before the train gets there to guide that train to Mississippi or to New York or to Connecticut or wherever it is. Did y'all know that? Like, all tracks don't just go straight a certain way. They actually can be guided to other places if need be. Okay, make sure I didn't miss none. But yeah, so that's a thing. And James, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad I'm here as well, because what happened to us, I can't even tell you. Like, it wasn't no, it was like it was there. And all I know is after I screamed and shut my eyes, it wasn't there. And I was on the other side of the road. And my baby said to me before, if y'all, any of y'all remember me telling y'all this story, she said to me before this car, the 18-wheeler was coming to us, she said, Mommy, are we going to feel it? Y'all don't remember when I told y'all that story? She said, Mommy, are we going to feel it? And I held her hand and I said, I don't know. And I just screamed. And what was so cool, I stopped at the gate and waited a minute or two. Then all of a sudden I hit the gas. So I don't know if the devil was just trying to say, terrible, terrible. Yeah, my baby, to hear your child grab your hand, we grab each other's hand. and say, mommy, is we going to fill it? Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, when I tell y'all, like, I have experienced so many things. I am so in a zone where I don't care what you feel or think about me. Listen, I just had a phone call. This is my hand on everything I love. I had to record the call. I hadn't heard from this person since, I want to say it had to be around 2012. They did me wrong. They did me wrong. Y'all be thinking I be making stuff up. When I tell y'all I'm not a revengeful person, I don't try to blast nobody. I don't tell people what people do. And I pride myself in that, because no one will ever understand how blessed I am and why I stay blessed and why I am a certain way. And I'm not talking about financially. I'm just talking about in general. In general. And now that is going to be another level. But let me tell you something. And I said this multiple times, and I don't care if you don't like hearing it. If I wanted to go viral, if I wanted to be messy, if I wanted to be exposing, the queen of exposing, if I wanted to do a lot of things, so many people's life will be so messed up. So many people's lives and businesses would be so messed up. So many marriages, everything, right? You know, you get somebody to confide in you, but then them same people, when you were everything for them, when they needed you, they turned their back on you, right? I'm so tired of everybody calling me. I am a one person trying to do the best I can by myself, right? I ain't got nobody, but I don't call nobody, ask nobody for nothing. I don't ask nobody for nothing. Even if I'm struggling, I don't ask nobody for nothing. Even if I don't got it, I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm tired of that. That's for one. For two, if I do, it seems like people feel like I'm making it up. You get what I'm saying? Because I have a resilience, and God didn't make me to be around here begging or also acting like, you know what I'm saying, I'm going through. I don't need to do that, because when I share my story and I share certain stuff, it's going to hit different when you realize that your blessings don't come from you allowing what you're going through to look like it. That's not where your blessings come from. But some people utilize that to get what they need at that moment. And that's what you're going to get, just that. And you ain't get nothing else because you got what you needed. Instead of letting and allowing your situation to keep you in a state of joy and gratefulness, right? And keep pushing, no matter who talking about you, no matter who go against you, no matter who don't show or reciprocate the love you show, no matter who you went all out for, no matter who, all of the things, I swear to God, on everything I love, and I don't do this. Everybody who has done me wrong, God will bring them back, or he will show me their demise. I swear to you, y'all. I swear to you, like, it's stuff I walked away where people did me dirty financially. People did me dirty emotionally. People did me dirty in so many ways, and I'm sitting here like, it's not sadness. These are tears of joy, because I ain't gotta fight for me. I don't have to fight for me. I keep nobody name in my mouth unless it's something that happened just now and I want to share. I have the right, because I'm a part of the party that was done wrong, and I can share and vent what I'm going through to whoever, but I'm not going to keep on, right? But let me tell you something. And then the ones that think that they got away, God be just soaking it up and waiting for the perfect time for you to think that life is just amazing, and he gonna smack you in the face and you're gonna pay. I have not seen nobody not get, and that is why I'm so humble about stuff when it comes to, that's fine. That's fine. And this conversation that I had with this person, y'all, I can let y'all hear. You know what? I ain't even about to, I'm gonna try to let y'all hear, right? Without I'm gonna just go into it or whatever. Let me see if I can. Let me see. I'm thinking, I'm praying at the same time. Let's see. Anywho, haven't heard from this person. So when I seen that I got this phone call, in my brain, I swear I thought I was dreaming. And I'm sitting up in my bed, and I just looked, I was like, what? Like, what? Mind you, I've had the same number since 2005. I ain't running from nobody. I don't owe nobody nothing. I had 2 phone numbers in my lifetime. One, and then I have and the one I had before the number I have currently. And then I have, you know, business numbers and stuff like that. But I'm talking official personal numbers. I only had 2. Two. Let's see. 2, y'all. So I get the call and I'm like, what? What? Okay, that's December. Hold on. And you know, it's crazy because I did therapy today and I said, I understand that this person, they said they miss me and they sorry from the bottom of their heart. They thought that my number wouldn't be the same. And they thought that when they called that I literally was not even going to, why is that doing that? What in the world? Is it still, I thought I pulled it off. Hold on, y'all. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Let me mute just in case. Hold on. Only because the beginning, I think we say names. Hold on. Yes. What? Yes. Yeah. You know I ain't your friend. I know. Still not being rude. She screamed. She was like, yes, yes. Still not being rude. I don't hold grudges, but Kim. Oh. See, it's hard to let y'all hear. Don't be Camille me. Camille. Don't. You just ruined our whole little friendship. No, don't do that. Now you know what you did, Kim. Now come on here now. See, this still the furniture. See, now I'm trying not to put all of it in. Hold on. Girl, we ain't talked since then. I know. And I said that I was in here telling my boo. I said, you know what? Let me tell you what made me do it. Okay, so she calls me. She has a new boo, whatever. And I guess this person and her were reminiscing and she thought about somebody in her life that, you know, she's, I'm going to tell you what made me do it, made her reach out to me. And I'm going to just go to the end. Let me see. Let me show you. Hold on. Your credit is A. Hold on. We was talking about all types of stuff. And since I got him in, hold on. I'm trying to see how I can. You made my night. What just happened? Look, you know we go. Hold on one second. Hold on, because she gonna say some names. Nobody feeling. If that's the date, I think it is the date. I still got time, but yeah, find out if that's the date and what time I gotta do it. So I'm telling her where I'm located and what I need to do because we start talking about business or whatever. But hold on. I'm gonna see. Hold on. All right, my boo. I'm so good. I love you. I'm so glad I called you. Sean, she not getting away this easy. She owe me. She owe me, and we're gonna talk about that later. We is not about to let her get away that easy, Sean. She did me wrong. She hurt my feelings. That was my boo, and she did me wrong. Kim, we had a good conversation, but you did me wrong, and that hurt me, Kim. It did. I don't have a problem. I don't mind. And I told my therapist, I said, was I okay? I said, because sometimes we get caught up in, is that holding a grudge or is that really forgiving? No, I forgave her because forgiveness is for me. But if you truly listen. I don't feel sorry. Yeah. I am, and I mean that with everything in me. I am so sorry.
And I mean it. That ain't no just talking. I promise you. But when I say you made my night, you made my night.
So we had a whole conversation about other stuff, and she was just mind blown about how her calling me, she needed it at the moment. And anywho, I was talking to my therapist because I do therapy on Tuesdays, and she said to me, I said, now, if you truly are sorry for what you did and how you took advantage of me, you get what I'm saying? Shouldn't she still pay me back? Like, shouldn't she still give me what she owed me? And she said, yeah, absolutely. Because if you do something financially to somebody and you seriously are apologizing, making it right is fixing that. Because, and that's the same, because when I had a situation where somebody did me dirty for thousands of dollars and still have not paid me back yet, and I guess they feel like, if your word says restitution, God said in order to be repentful for something that you do, especially when it's financial, only way you can get that is if you pay back that money. There's no options. I don't know why people think, and that are Christians, think that you could do somebody wrong financially, and just because you said sorry, it's okay. No, that's not how it works. The word says you have to pay restitution. You got to make it right and then come to God. So forgiveness is for me. I forgive you. You're good. You know, ain't no hard feelings. You see how I answer the phone? Like, I'm gonna still let you know how I feel, but I'm not what you need. No, we gonna talk like ain't nothing happened, because guess what? God got me, and He gonna do what He do. But it's so crazy and ironic. That was in 2012, 14 years ago. I have not heard from you. So that's why I say I stick on being who I am. When y'all think that I'm being weird or whatever, I record everything. I record everything. When I record everything. Sorry. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. I do. Because people would think that I'm making stuff up. You get what I'm saying? People would think that I'm making stuff up. And the crazy part, this conversation took, why is that saying 11? Lord, I was so into my, what do you call it? Today is the second, right, y'all? Today is the second. Yesterday was the first. That's why I couldn't. I done spelt the name all wrong. I put King. Hold on, because I guess I was still okay. Boom, boom, boom. I think it was 11. I think it was the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, you gotta pay restitution. You can't do people wrong financially and then get in a better state where you can do right by that person. That person still took a loss from you. If you want to make it right, you pay restitution, or that karma gonna come hit you. That's why I don't play with nobody money. I don't play with owing nobody nothing. I don't play with, listen, I don't play with it. And I don't give nobody too many chances to play with me. You mess up once with me, you tell me something and you don't do it, trust me, you ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me. I promise you that. Ain't nobody rich. I'm just a very good, frugal, budgeting person. And I am, just keeping my ducks in a row. Ain't nobody rich. Ain't nobody wealthy. Ain't nobody, none of those things over here. I'm just a good steward of my money. And if you did not know that, you have a heart of gold and you are a genuine person. I know this for a fact. Oh, thank you, sissy. Thank you, sissy. Yes, James. Preparing to die, but God, you can't tell me He ain't real. What? Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, I remember. Listen. So, anyways, with that being said, I just did that. I'm saying that all to say, the way that I find out how people truly feel about me is so amazing. Even after I think that they either stepped on me or treated me bad or took me for granted or whatever, the way that God shows me that, I'm so graceful with it, because at the end of the day, a lot of people are going through things, right? But then again, a lot of people are not being held up. Oh, now the commercial just a going and rolling. No, no, they just a going and rolling. Oh, okay, there we go. And let's see how this dough doing. Okay, it's doing whatever. So yeah, a lot of people are you know what? I do got a proofer on my thing. I just thought about that. No, I ain't gonna touch it. I'm gonna just leave it where it's at. But yeah, so a lot of people are not able, not ready, don't learn, don't know. But being accountable and really treating people the way you desire to be treated is so amazing. Um, and if you know you're a certain way, like when I talked to my therapist about it, when she said that, she was like, "Oh yeah, absolutely. You should definitely, you should definitely say to her, hey, yeah, we're talking, everything is cool, and I don't know where the friendship gonna go from this point. And I know that there was a situation, so I left it alone. But that doesn't mean that that didn't hurt me, because what I did for you at that time, I didn't have it like that for to lose as much money. It was over $1,500 to lose over that much money, and just you disappear, don't answer the phone, and you got all my stuff that I blessed you with. That hurt. Why is it seeming like, yeah, that hurt? And sometimes it's hard for you to tell somebody they hurt you, but I've learned that no, I'm human, and the strength in me don't have a problem, because see, only reason you care to tell somebody they hurt you is because you are not vulnerable, and you care about what people are going to think after you say, I'm hurt, or this pained me, or this made me feel this way, or this made me feel that way. That's an insecurity. I'm not insecure. Yes, babe, you hurt me. That hurt. That hurt my feelings. That I did not like that. That I felt like so unappreciated, or I felt like you have to be able to say that. Everybody don't understand your emotions. Everybody don't understand what you're feeling, what you're going through, and why you feel that way. Because if you're a certain type of upbeat person, people don't look for that. They looking for you to always, and I was always that one, just wiping it off, wiping it off, wiping it off. I'm not doing that anymore. When people hurt me, either I'm going to eliminate you from my life, and you ain't got to worry about me. Trust me, if you show me how you want to treat me, you ain't got to worry about me. I promise you. But you're going to miss me. I promise you're going to miss me, and you're going to miss out on a lot. I promise you that. I promise you that. And those know who I'm talking about. You're definitely going to miss out. But at the end of the day, I am not going to allow myself to be yoked up caring about why a person don't treat me right. They have issues. When you do people wrong and you can just move on and literally do a person wrong that has done you nothing but good, something is wrong with you. So I chalk it up to, listen, that's something you got to deal with God, because you can't just go around doing people wrong and thinking it's okay. You can't. So I admonish anybody who going through anything with anybody. Like, I've always had either the person themselves, either a second, like third party or something. I've always had someone come back and tell me like, wow, like, yo, this person said that they didn't know how to tell you, but man, this is how they felt about, they miss you, and they sorry for what they did. Like, I've had that in my life multiple times. I've had women, and I've talked to you about this before, that I was close to, other than, that situation where they're like, man, I miss you, man. Now that I'm with these, I see what a real friend is. Like, you don't listen. If I got to bite my tongue around you and I see that you're doing wrong, or you're being taken advantage of by so-called people who want to be in your life or want to take advantage of you, I would rather step away. You be with those friends and be with those people, that's fine. I don't want to partake. I don't want to be a part of that. And I would set myself to a side. When we talk and when we mesh, it'll be us. I don't like your friends. I can't do your friends, because if that's like, and this is something so minute. But what if you say, and we talking about James, you somewhere and you with all these crowd of people, right? Then you get with me and you see me and I'm like, hey bro, how you doing? Da, 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 whatever. And I'm like, oh, you got a big booger right here. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, James, you got tissue hanging out the back of your pants or something like that, right? To me, them ain't your friends. Them ain't your friends at all. Them ain't your friends at all. And that's just something small, just so you can see what I'm saying. Because the truth, I'm like, go get over here. Get over here. You got a woogie. here, get this tissue, you got a woogie, or you know what I'm saying. I will say that to a cashier. I've done it multiple times. I'm not embarrassed. Why am I embarrassed? I don't want you to be embarrassed. Imagine if that was you in at the register and you just, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how? And you got a big booger just sitting in your nose, and they just looking like, that's human. It can happen. Anybody, I've had boogers in my nose and been around people, then go look in the mirror and be like, I know you lying. They ain't even told me I had a booger. And I will go back like, you ain't see this in my nose. You ain't see when I had a booger. I really would. Like, don't be embarrassed. Tell me. Don't let me look stupid, even though you don't know me. Even people I know, be like, hey, you got a little woogie right there. You know, oh, and they be in the way I say it, they're fine with it. Or hey, you got a little something on the back of your pants. You might want to go take care of that. You know, telling a woman if you see like a spot on her pants. I've seen that. I've seen people be at white parties and they friends don't even tell them that they got a on the back of their pants. Are you serious? I'm like, hey, sweetie, you might want to go in the bathroom. You got a stain. Oh, for real? Yeah. And they were like, oh, these beaches didn't even tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sorry. Where was we at? We was in Charleston, South Carolina on a little dinner cruise. And yep, I walked past this lady and she was real mad. Like, they ain't even tell me. And she was out there dancing. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. The way she was dancing, the angle she was, people that she was with, them women seen that. They seen that because we seen it. And the people at our table seen it. And I nicely got up there and was like, you know, you got a little stain on the back of your pants. Like, why? Why do people do stuff like that? Why are you embarrassed? Caring what people think will have you stunted in so many ways. I don't care what you think. Like, I was talking about what was I talking about? I was talking about presenting yourself a certain way. I'm home. I'm at my house. This is my home. This is my place of peace. This is my palace, right? I'm home. You're gonna more than likely see a bonnet or a head wrap. I'm not getting cute for you. For what? So then when I get off the camera, I gotta go wipe my face off or try to do, trying to be extra cute. I'm not doing it. If you don't want to see aprons and bonnets and head wraps and all types of robes and night clothes, because I be in my comfort zone. This is where I like to be. Other than when I'm going and do what I gotta do when I'm going out the house, this is where I'm at. Comfy, cozy in my home. So you gonna see bonnets and head wraps. It ain't about being appropriate. Place, home, comfort. What's the problem? What's the problem? And I've been seeing this now, more people starting to do, I've been saying this for years because I've been getting on with bonnets and head wraps and all that for years, even through that time when Monique was talking about people going out in public and people like, yeah, even people be getting up on the recordings and make yourself presentable. For what? This ain't no, I'm not coming on. I am a homemaker. I am a mom. I am a woman who is in her home trying to show you the things to make your home more comfy, more mimicking you, to save money, all that. This is really it. This is really it. We're not about to put no face of makeup on to get in back of the camera. This is not a makeup tutorial. You get what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. You already know if the girl need to go there, she can go there. But we're not going there because this is me. I'm going to say 90% of the time, this is me. Other than when I have to present myself a certain time, I'm talking about 90% of the time on the camera, other than when I have to present myself that way. Other than that, I am comfortable. I could care what you think and what you feel. Are you mad because you can't be comfortable majority of the time? I don't know. That's not my problem. This is my channel. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to probably see this all the time. Y'all, I'd be having to erase some comments. Some people told me I need to do something about my eyes. Let me see if I screen. Where's my other phone? Y'all, I'm not lying to y'all. I'll be trying to screenshot. Like, people are so evil and I ignore it and I just be trying to delete their comments. People are very evil. Like, people are very evil to the point it's like, you ain't got nothing else to do. You know this is my channel, right? You can create a channel You could create probably do way better than mine. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't little old me over here as far as YouTube is concerned. I ain't little by no square of inch of nothing, but oh, you know, according to size of the channel and views. But I ain't bothering nobody. I'm in my own little lane. I do my own little thing. I ain't trying to copy nobody, do nothing nobody else doing. I've been doing the same thing for years. I've been consistently being me because this is authentically me, and I ain't trying to be nobody. Maybe that's one thing. You get what I'm saying? So here's the thing. I get people talking about, oh, maybe the Cash App. Remember I told y'all about Cash App and I said go up into the corner. And I was telling you how to go and lock your Cash App because remember I didn't know. This was a couple years ago. This person told me some, oh, with them big old eyes, I guess you have to have them big old googly eyes like that in order to see it because I sure don't see it. Stuff like that. One person come on my how to change a tag, the smart tag battery. Well, that was dumb. What's the purpose of me even watching this? What's the purpose of me even watching this? It was for nothing because you didn't even give us no information. On to the next video. Like people just say the rudest stuff, talking about and they say a lot about my eyes. Y'all know I talk about my eyes, my dad eyes. If you know Bernie Mac, y'all know Bernie Mac, the man, the comedian king. My dad's eyes are just like that, and my eyes is the same way. They ain't as big. My dad got some real big old Bernie Mac eyes. That's where I get them from. I can't control that. I talk with my eyes. I am an animated person. I don't know. Like I'm an animated person when I'm passionate. You get what I'm saying? I'm very animated. Now, I get a lot of people just being so rude. And you know what's so crazy? I was watching is it Tato and Vera? I think it is. She's African and I think he's Puerto Rican or whatever. They're the cutest little couple and she has really big eyes and they love her eyes, right? But I don't see nobody being negative. I don't know, maybe because they go viral and they just got, you know, videos and they making big bucks on the YouTube. I don't know. But I get so many people being so rude and I just ignore it. I don't even I try not to even respond to it. If somebody's doing something on a channel and it's their channel and I don't agree with it, I just swipe past it. I might shake my head or share it with somebody around me in my family or something like that. But I don't take the time and energy to write on somebody else's page and tell them what I do or don't like when it's their page. That's their page. They can do what they want. Who am I? They don't have to, you know what I mean? Like they can do what they want. Like I'm trying to find, I think it might be on this phone because I'm looking for the screenshots. Y'all, I'll be getting some rude stuff. And some stuff I try to text or I'll share with one of my sis, like, do y'all see this? This person is like really mean. I'll be trying to screenshot it. It's on here because it's this the one that I normally use. This the one I'll be doing my lives with normally. But yeah, I be getting rude stuff. I said, whatever, who cares? It don't even matter. It don't even matter. People just they have no life. They have no life whatsoever. Let me see. I thought I found it, but no, that was something else. Nope, that was something else. No. Anyways, because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing. Keep putting negative stuff on my page. I'm gonna start screenshotting it and posting it. Here's the negativity we need to pray on. What if I start doing that? Because people are so evil. Like people are just evil. It's like they want to. I just erase it or I report it. The one person was like, "Oh, those eyes! Like, who would want to come over here and watch that? Those eyes are just so scary." I'm like, just evil. Like, really? That's me every day when it's not an appointment. My hair stay wrapped. Exactly. Protect the hair. Non-manipulation. Exactly. You have to. Like, true friend will always tell you the truth. Exactly. 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 And that's what it is. Love you guys. I'm about to get off and I will do a short if I remember of the of me probably doing the next process because I still got like 45 minutes doing the next process for the cinnamon rolls and showing the end outcome of them. They said that about you. Yes. The one that the last one, I was just like, I just smiled. Tell some, oh, them eyes, like, oh, like them big googly eyes, like they scary or something, or you be scaring people or something. I'm like, really? Like you act like I just sit here with my eyes cocked. Now I might be talking and my eyes get big, but really, like y'all should see the one of the worst things I ever. And Teresa, do you remember this? Years ago, we came back. My family and I came back from a cruise. All of us, my kids, all of us, and this was a racist hate thing where the guy said, "Oh, how dare they let you people on a boat? They should have tossed you over, tossed all of you over, so the sharks could have ate your whole family." Yeah, that was so hurtful. I reported it. I even posted it because I was like, "Yeah, you're not about to just talk to me, kind of way." And so what I did was I came back. And I wasn't rude. I kept the comment there. I told people about the comment and I screenshot it, put it in the video. And then I did a video. If you ever go back, it's on this channel. And I think I said it's something about black power or melanated power. You will see me with one of my pieces on, and it's a unk, and I have my head in a head wrap, and I literally have like all the African colors on, and I'm like doing like a black power, and I went on and I nicely put them in their place by telling them how you just jealous because I can take my family on vacation. You're just oh, I went in. It makes you feel some type of way to see this melanated glory be able to do the things that you only wish. Oh, I went in. Very classy, very ladylike, because y'all know I'm not a cursor. If you hear me cursing, you might hear like a damn or a hell or something like that. But I'm not a cursor like that. You got to get me extremely mad, mess with my children, my money, or try to harm me to hear those words. But yes, I went in and I made a whole dedicated. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on here before this phone died. Let me see if I can find it on here before the phone goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can plug this up. Duh. So it won't go. Hold on. We're going to find that video. We're going to find that video. I was like, oh, I went in, y'all. I went in. I was like, At first, and my sis was like, nope, don't let them get away with that. People think they could say and do whatever they want to do. No, I would say something. I would say something. I said, yep, I am. I know exactly how I'm going to say it too. And I went in and I made a whole video. Let me see if I did it. I can't remember the name of it. It was so long ago. Hold on. This was back in New York. Y'all, it was so long ago. Hold on. Let me see if it's going to take me back that far. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at my living room. For those of you who don't understand, who do not understand that this was a fixer-upper and that was my house before. That was my house before. For those of you who come and thinking, oh, she's just talking. No, your girl put the work in. This was a real, true fixer-upper, okay? Like, that's why I'm in the therapy I'm in now, because I go through stuff and do stuff that the average person don't even do by themselves, and I just keep moving. I'm in a process where I'm patting myself on the back, understanding who I am, and not letting nobody put me down or try to come at me or try to discredit or not appreciate who I am, because those that don't trust me, they got to worry about me in their life. Trust me. That prophetic word that was told to me at age 12, 19, and 24, this is the year and the time before the change. And I ain't even mad, because God like, bloop, 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 plucking them off, plucking them off, plucking them off. Sissy, you've been around, you know. Hold on. You've been around, you know. Plucking them off. Okay. Is we in? Okay, we in. Wait. Up. Did I pass it? Did I pass it? Did I pass it? Hold on. Maybe I gotta put. Oh, this one took me back to South Carolina. It's 12 years in, y'all. Yeah, I ain't no COVID. If anybody just popping, I'm not no COVID influencer. I've been doing this. It went back all the way 12 years, y'all, and it's still trying to rewind and get the older video. Oh my gosh, Lord. Oh, I used to do all type of stuff back then. Like, hold on. Let's see, power. I'm trying to find the thumbnail so y'all could see the video I'm talking about. Did I put? We're gonna put both words. Maybe that'll help me find it faster. I know good and well I ain't got that many videos with that word in it. I'm scrolling, y'all. I got so many. Nope. It stopped at 3 years. So I don't know. No. Let's see. No. I'm gonna find the video. I'm gonna find the video and I'm gonna take the thumbnail. I'm gonna post it up so y'all can go watch that video and try to put the link. I'm gonna find it. I just cannot remember. It was so many years. That was at least about 5-6 years ago, more than that. And I cannot find it. I can't remember what the actual title of it was. That's the problem. Trying to figure out what the title of it was. Maybe if I put, I'm trying to put two, nope, that ain't work. No. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna post the actual, oh, we know the struggle you went through. It was God, exactly, James, exactly. Because people be coming and they say stuff and I'm like, I'm not new to this. I am not new to renovations. I'm not new to doing DIYs. I did so many DIYs on this channel, furniture flips and all that. I used to literally do nothing but go to estate sales, flip furniture, or either get it and sell it and resell it. I was the queen of that. I had a whole was it public storage? Was that no, that wasn't public storage. What was the name of that storage? In South Carolina, when I lived in South Carolina, I was doing interior design. I had a whole 2 storage facilities full of great solid wood, good furniture. Not trying to be funny, but my people were not my main supporters. People who really knew about real good solid wood furniture and that good old fashioned furniture, mainly people outside of my people, were my clients, and they didn't finagle me, they didn't swindle me and try to talk me down. They paid whatever I posted. Like if I had a dresser and I know the dresser was solid, I done cleaned it up, got it ready or whatever, and I'm selling the dresser for 200, I might have bought it for 20. You know what I'm saying? But it's worth 2, especially when you're the type of person that would literally go buy something from Haverty's or Ethan Allen, some real solid wood, and you know you about to pay at least 800-900. They don't have a problem with paying 2. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to understand the difference. So yeah, I used to make good money doing that, and that's my goal. I want to get back into my furniture. I love refurbishing furniture. I love doing that. Love building things. Like I know I built my own headboard. Like, come on, like stuff like that. Like I love transforming things, but right now my garage is not feasible for me to do that. So with that being said, like this was something that my heart was in. This was something that my heart was in. So DIYs and flipping stuff. I used to get the most craziest items that most people would not even touch and just flip them just to show you how you could find the beauty in anything. I'm talking about from them metal old office chairs from back in the day. I'm talking about from like the 40s and 50s. I had got one and I love lime green and I changed it. And it was an old dark green leather vinyl type of seat with I think it was like gray type of metal, whatever. I transformed that bad boy and put some lime green tiger print And I think I did like a black leather vinyl, and then the chair became black. It was bad. It was bad. And sold the chair. I actually kept it in my office for a little bit, but because it wasn't a movable, like, rolling chair, I didn't keep it. I ended up selling it. But just stuff like that. I believe I got the chair for free. And I want to say I sold it for like 40, $50. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. If I see something that is really nice, even if I don't know for sure what I want to do with it and it's really worth it and it's solid, I'll try to grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in a garage, and guess what? We'll figure it out later. Somebody's gonna buy it because it's real solid wood, and that's what people are looking for right now. So that's something I do behind the scenes. Like, I'm always selling something, meeting somebody to give them something, or not swap something, or sell something or whatever. Yeah, so I do that a lot. And then with stuff that I don't currently use in my house, I'm gonna post it. Remember the stuff I got from Big Lot, y'all? All those plugs and things for Christmas, the stakes with all the different plugs that you could put outside when you got all these lights to plug up. Remember, I went and bought all of them. I said, y'all might be like, why buy them? But they was like $1 something. One of those plugs is like $20. Why not? Even if I ain't selling right then and there one day. So randomly people will call me. Is this still for sale? Yeah. I only pay like less than $3, but I'm selling it for 15, 20. Yeah. Randomly throughout the week, people call me. Do you still have that? Is this still available? Yes, it is. I'll meet you. You know what I mean? I sell stuff. I sell that stuff. I still do that. And when I get that garage cleaned out, y'all, I'm about to be transforming some furniture. Yo, I'm about to be her. I'm getting back into my group. I love painting. I love transforming stuff. I'm going to be doing more of my artwork. I want to do more of that and transforming furniture and selling it on eBay, Etsy. And then the furniture and stuff, I don't know. They said you could do that too, but if it's heavy, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look more into it. Like, once I transform it and somebody wants to buy it, I guess if you want to get it way in New York and you like it that much or something like that, you'll pay the shipping cost or whatever of a refurbished piece of solid wood or whatever. So yeah, it's so many ways. Y'all. It's so many ways. And then baking for people. It's so many different ways that you can make a little bit of coins. But I'm getting ready to go. I ain't gonna bore y'all no more. I know I don't think I'm boring y'all, but who's still with me? My little green tea been sitting here. It's all it's all probably worn. Who's still here with me? I know I be getting off so fast, and sometimes I can't. I don't make sure I say, okay, later, Gators. Hey, James. Okay, bro. Okay, Teresa. I thank y'all so much for joining me. So tomorrow I'm releasing a video on a DIY I did myself. I'm so proud of me. That's going to be released tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I'm going to definitely put some shorts up. I'm trying to put shorts up. I'm trying to mess with this algorithm as much as I can. So work with me. Please watch my shorts. They only a couple seconds. They even videos that you didn't watch, like, just go into the video for a couple seconds, and it's something with a hype button. Do anybody know anything about this hype button? I keep hearing other content creators talk about a hype button on the regular videos. It's something for small creators where you can hype up the video, and it helps to put the video in the algorithm. James, please, Teresa, please try to figure that out and hype up some of my videos. And whoever else is listening and really enjoy my content, try to figure out how to hype up the videos, because it's something you can do, and each subscriber has so many hypes to hype up a video, and it actually helps me get into the algorithm. Please, y'all know I don't be begging for nothing, but I am begging y'all to please help your girl get this out there. For some reason, my smart tag video, it went viral. It's somewhere. It's over 50 something thousand people. I've been getting so many comments about that video. I don't know who shared that video, where it was shared at, but somebody shared it. And the sad part about it, y'all, is 90% of the people that watch my channel are not my subscribers. They're not even people subscribed to my channel. And that kind of hurts a little bit. But yeah, they're not my subscribers. So yeah, please help and hype the video up. Hype. All right. Love you guys. And I will see you guys later. And like I said, I'm releasing a video tomorrow. And I think I'm going to go live probably this weekend. And we're going to go through the house and talk about what I got what is thrifted and how much I paid for these items. We're going to do that. So it's going to be a real nice thumbnail showing different parts of the house or whatever. But yeah, we're going to talk to share on Facebook with your friends. Yes, thank you so much, Teresa. Love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'll wait for y'all to say later, Gators. I'll wait. Because I'll be getting off so fast. Can y'all hear me good with this mic? Because this is the new one. This is the new one. The old one I can't find. Remember I said it fell underneath something in the kitchen. I put my reacher under there. I don't know where the thing fell to, y'all. I cannot find it. So I had to buy a whole new microphone. All right, bro. Do I sound good, y'all? Y'all hear me? I do sound good. I don't sound muffled or far away or anything with this new microphone. Mic is good. Okay. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, my thank you. I was gonna say thank you, Mike. Because of Mike. Thank you, James. I love you guys. And you already know I'm gonna hit y'all up when I do that live. I don't know, it'll probably be Saturday or Sunday evening because I know y'all go to church. So if it's gonna probably be Saturday afternoon or Sunday evening. So we will see, but y'all know ahead of time. All right. Love you guys. Later, y'all.